Good evening. Welcome all. Wow. It's been a minute, y'all. Tonight we go over Raising Kanan season 4, uh episode 1. Last season of this interesting series. Supporting gaming. You here early. We appreciate your support, brother. Dwayne, Keisha, what's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
Hey,
Well, the episode came back and basically it was uh it's funny. Some people say it was a bunch of edited and they just made an episode. But it was reflective on what happened between at the end of the season we had saw that Ronnie basically got killed, Ronnie and Carter, and Unique's return. So they gave us what had led up to the time that Ronnie, with Unique's perspective of what had happened with Unique from Unique's perspective after Ronnie left him for dead, and what some other things that was going on that we didn't see. I thought the episode was interesting. It was some really good parts. Dwayne and myself, we really liked the interaction between Nicole's father and Jukebox. That was probably her and his best acting performance they did since we've been watching this show. So I thought that was interesting. I like that Kanan wanted both of his uncles and got a different perspective of their grandfather. Um, I see this episode, which is interesting because they only have 9 more to go before the series comes to an end. But this is the type of episode that you wish probably would have happened in season 1 or 2 to give you some more depth and background of their family. Makes you think that Lulu uh, is suicidal, unfortunately, like the father. Uh, the way that Marvin thinks of the father is different. So I think it gives a different perspective, and it gives you some psyche of Rock. Rock is, as Keisha would say, Rock is just not a nice person. But I thought the episode was okay. What's up? What talk to me, y'all? What y'all think?
Ladies first.
I don't know. I done tried to watch the episode twice. It did
Hmm.
not hold my attention whatsoever. I feel like it was something just thrown together. I didn't. I didn't feel any synergy within the episode. Um, I agree with you. It was from like Unique's perspective, but they just like horrible adults. Like, why is Rock telling Jukebox she was pregnant by Unique? Why is the grandmother telling Kanan she got cancer and he can't tell nobody? Like, they're just horrible representatives of Black people, the Black American film. Like, I just don't see that. And not to say if there is secrets within families, I get it.
Sure.
But what was the purpose of telling the teenagers to screw them up more?
Because the whole family's a mess. Messy. The whole damn clan.
I
And they
think I
gotta
think I
find
think that's what is really saying, Dwayne, is how dysfunctional they really are.
they gotta find something for Lou to do, man. Lou, when he first stepped on the scene,
Not me supporting gaming. I ain't want this stuff to come back. I want
look,
it over. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Wayne.
Lou is a shell of himself. When the first season, I was like, man, Lou is the man. Like Lulu, he's a shell of himself. He's a drunk. He's a fall down on his face drunk. And I don't know why they brought famous sister back to mess with Lou's head even a little bit more. All right. This episode was a flashback on a flashback. The whole series is a flashback. And then they flash you back once.
Yeah.
Um, and why have Rock and Unique have a relationship? Eventually, he gets her pregnant. For them to go back to him hating her, like the whole setup of him hating her again was haphazard. Um, yeah, my favorite scene was Nicole, that and jukebox. Yeah, that was my favorite scene.
What about the setup of Marvin and Tony Dancer, whatever his name is in the
Yeah,
show?
yeah, yeah. You was just gonna take. You just took the words right out of my mouth with this. Who's the boss gangster? He's not even a believable gangster. This Tony Danza guy. He's not. And Marvin just popping up everywhere on this Caucasian man. Marvin just popping up everywhere. You know, to
That's
be
not realistic in the 80s or
not,
the 90s.
not. It's not. And then they said something. See, they're messing up with the lingo. Because in the early '90s, was we calling each other fam like that? I don't know. I'm not
I don't
sure.
think so.
I'm not sure with the dialogue there. But I mean, it was an average episode. I ain't gonna totally just dump on the episode, but it's like I want this boy to try to stop talking with this list. Just talk regular. He too his acting trying to sound like 50 is just too much. It annoys me. It annoys me to see him in scenes. And he damn near the main character, but yeah, like come on, man, talk regular. You wasn't doing that in season one.
One of the things about this series is that supporting gaming, we started out. I'm just give you a little bit of history of why we do it. We started out the second season of The Shy, and then we just reviewed shows and movies or whatever. And to be perfectly honest with you, we're not gonna be sad once this season ends. We do this because we're committed to doing it. We like talking about it, but really, this is really like regurgitating the storylines from each different power. It's like the same old stuff. Uh,
Here's the
they,
thing.
they they don't do good. Like the whole Ronnie thing last season with Unique was no need. It served no purpose to have Unique get beat half to death to now all of a sudden he gonna be beefing with Rock again. Like, what did we go through all that for?
I don't even understand why Ronnie didn't like his little brother. I needed more to have an understanding of it had to be more than just jealousy.
Yeah. Now support gaming, man. Don't get me wrong. Like, please don't get me wrong. We want it to be good. Like, we want it to be good. I want to support all these artists, all these different shows that come on. I try to watch them. It's shows that come on that we don't review that I try to watch. But
Oh my God, if you heard my review on this Tyler Perry shit,
yeah, well, try watching Papa's House and see how you feel about that.
I
But
think
I will
that's I think
continue
that's one of the
to
that's one
support
of
it.
that's one of the underlining things with even doing a review on this show. Let's be honest. When you look at network TV, you look at the streaming services, it's not really no good shows on. You may have your Abbott
Bite your tongue.
Elementaries, you might have 5 or 6 good shows, and
Bite your
then
tongue.
what'd you say, Dwayne?
Bite your tongue. I need my theme music
And
in more
then
episodes
oh,
of the family
and
business.
then you might get a show that you might caught on late, and you might start watching it. But far as like up to date shows, it's not that many.
and you know
Two
what?
hold on, Keisha. Two of the shows that me and Dwayne and Keisha watch that were really decent just got canceled. Like so, when we talk about raising Canaan, it has a bar, and it's just like okay, season one was excellent. The music for us, it was nostalgic because this is literally our era. However, look at what you did. Far as character development, you like Dwayne said, you just devalued Lulu. He's nothing no more. He serves no purpose. He don't want to be in the game. He owns a bar and he's a drunk. Like, what is the purpose of even showing Lulu anymore?
All he do is snot and cry all day.
And they better not have him smash out that old ass white woman.
I thought
That,
Marvin was going to get her. It's gross either way, but
I'm
that's what
okay.
I felt. She said she like her men
I
season.
I do agree with y'all. Like it's hard for us to look at Tony Danza, even though Tony Danza is Italian. He doesn't even give you the mob persona in the movie. I mean, I know it's acting, but his character is just not believable. He wouldn't have got, I'm gonna just say it, he wouldn't have got no Mooly to do the WAP's business.
No.
He just wouldn't have did that. I don't care how bad of an outsider he is. He would have gave that boy a tune up for disrespecting his daughter.
Right.
He would
Straight
have got
up.
the Irish people or the Jewish people. He would have got someone Caucasian
Agreed.
to
Period.
do it.
Or dealt with him himself. Like
But I get it. The son-in-law is a made man, but we in the 90s. It's probably some Westies or somebody around that could have did it,
he would have
and
dealt
not
with him.
you going.
He'd have dealt with him himself because that's his daughter.
That's
They
still
don't
not
believe
allowed. I don't think.
they don't believe in divorce, but he would have checked them. Like it's just he definitely wouldn't have got no mooly. And I'm gonna say the word because they say that's what they call black people.
I,
So
that didn't even. That just screams that Marvin's stupid and he being set up. And I don't like the. I don't feel like that's the appropriate character development for Marvin. He may not be the smartest per se, but he raised his sister and brother. Rock ain't nothing without Marvin.
Facts.
So, I just don't like it. And I agree with Dwayne. Lulu is a shell of himself.
so now going forward, are we gonna have to say the investigation into Rock is gonna be over because Ronnie and Carter's body is there? Like
I
it's just
feel
gonna
like
be
it should
over?
be tuned up.
Man, listen, man. They're gonna miss not having Omar Epps playing Howard. They're gonna miss that. That was a good character. You figure, him and Kanan had some room to grow. Um, I agree with Keisha so much with her, like telling her grandson, but telling him to keep it quiet. Like, yeah, it's just
And then I mean, Rock telling Jukebox about the pregnancy and all that, you know how close Jukebox and Kanan is regardless. They thick as thieves. They basically raised like brother and sister. So you really think, Rock, that she's not gonna tell Kanan? And then during the episode, she telling Kanan, you ain't got to like me and all. Like, come on, this is a seasoned woman in the early 90s. She would have probably bust her son upside the head with something by then. Like it's just the episode was okay. Like Dwayne said, it was a throwback to a throwback series, so it really was crazy. But I don't understand the purpose of them doing that. They we didn't see Ronnie dead. Let's get straight. He did move, so we don't know if he's dead. Now we see why Unique is just going to all of a sudden assume that Rock is the enemy. She wanted to take over his territory. Come on. They was just shooting at each other in season one. Come on. What are we doing here? Just, I don't know. But it was the first episode to for got 9 more to go, so I guess it was a good pretext to just remind everybody. I had said earlier in the week, why don't they just stars should just show for 10 weeks straight, show the last season and get everybody caught up because this episode after the break And with 9 more to go, I just think this was a wasted episode because they're gonna try to wrap all this stuff up, and we're gonna see how
Yeah, see,
Kanan Stark became Kanan Stark.
I don't understand what's how they're even going to wrap this up. Like the Power Book 2 or whatever it's called with Tariq, I kind of understand that. I don't, but I do because you could bubble it up into something else somewhere else, like with him and Tommy. I
Well,
don't
they
understand the urgency because that's in the present day. But with this one, I still don't think they're going to wrap it up right.
they're not gonna wrap it up. What they're gonna do is they're just gonna roll it right into Origins. They're gonna
That,
finally introduce.
that makes sense.
They're gonna
That
finally
makes sense.
introduce at the end of this Tommy and Ghost. They're gonna introduce them at the end of this so that they can launch right into Origins.
Which would be coming out in 2026.
Right.
Which I find interesting. I know one thing that I am, and I agree with fans with wanting to see the sentiment, but we got to understand that what these writers are doing, they treating us like rats with cheese. Let's get Breeze out of our heads. Let's just stop. He's like the most highly anticipated character in the history of TV. Breeze, Breeze. Oh, Unique is going to be changing his name to Breeze. For what?
Well,
I,
they gotta introduce him soon because they going into Origins, and he's a part of it. So they definitely gotta introduce him soon.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know why they playing cat and mouse since people want a Breeze origin story.
Right.
But I think that this is what power does. It gives you a little bit um and never produces.
True.
Because it's too much internal stuff going on with
Because it's too
50
much. You
and
know
Court.
how bad people wanted 2 Bit in Power Book 2? And because of him and Courtney in that relationship, she stopped writing for him.
Yeah, crazy, right?
So,
They're mixing business with pleasure, man.
right. It's black people shit.
But
So,
other than that, I will say we already know how this is gonna end. We just don't know what's gonna happen with the characters of Rock, Marvin, and Lulu and Unique.
Listen, the person I'm interested to see the most in their character arc is Jukebox, the military angle. When she becomes a cop, like that's
because we have to understand how she is this,
right.
which is a pretty decent kid, to what she becomes.
Yeah,
And you can see that she just wants to get away from it all. You could see
But
that
I
she's
think
probably
something's going to happen to Marvin this year, whether he's going to go to jail for some decades or he's going to die. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Or Lulu is going to commit suicide. Like something is going to happen to either of them or both.
Lulu gonna get that seasoned cat, and it's gonna finally push him over the top. He gonna drive
Listen,
off.
that comeback, it gets you right.
oh boy.
He's gonna drive off the road.
That ain't nothing but dead seaweed right about now.
He had to
no,
help the
no,
man back to the bar.
the honest thing is now Unique is plotting that Lulu's bar trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Come on.
He needs
Come
his
on.
revenge, man. He thinks
But
the
I
whole
don't even
world
understand why he wants so much revenge. They killed Ronnie.
right, and he just think they was all conspiring against him. And then it took me a while to figure out who the guest star was, but it's Chris Red from Saturday Night Live. And I'm tired of shows and movies taking people that's in trouble and sending them to damn veterinarians. We've seen this before.
Oh yeah, that Kim Basinger and her husband. It was a remake. Steve McQueen. They
Yes.
They got with the girl and the lady from All in the Family. They went to a veterinarian.
Yes.
I can't remember what the name of the movie is, but you know what I'm talking
Right at
about.
the tip of my tongue too.
Yeah,
But yeah,
every time somebody gets shot, they go to a veterinarian.
what
That
was
was
it?
a good movie.
They
What was it?
probably got
Getaway?
they probably
The
got
Getaway, Dwayne. That's what it's called.
they
Steve
probably got
McQueen was something else.
they probably got real cops looking at veterinarians look crazy now
Yeah,
because they keep showing this stuff in all these movies. But
always doing. I think Claude Van Damme went to John Claude Van Damme with the damn veterinarian in one of his movies.
usually a Joker had their own doctor. What's good, Demarcus? What's going on? Yeah, man, we back, man. It's been a long time. We actually been planning on doing something, but we had a whole bunch of stuff going on. And we're here. We're here. We are
Listen,
definitely
I'm
here.
glad it's back, man. It's something to watch. I'm glad it's back. I was anticipating it. You know, I don't think it was trash worthy.
I didn't like the scene with Lil J Lo and Lulu. The backdrop they was playing sentimental man. Like, come on now. Come on.
There was nothing wrong with that.
Mm.
She a cutie.
Oh boy.
They done made Lulu like, what does he have on? He was just so like him and Marvin both was fly, but
Listen, they
Lulu,
broke this man.
yeah, he looked like he broken. He got
Man,
on some
broke.
Walmart sweatsuits. Like, what is going on?
Lou is broken, man. Like they've really taken this man to the lowest depths of the world.
They taking him through it.
Damn. Why they do Lou like this, man? Like they have to do Lou like this. And Rock's just so hard. She's just so
Demarcus, you ain't right. This episode was deleted scenes from season 3.
may have
That's
been.
how I felt.
It
May
did
have
feel
been.
that way. It did feel that way.
It may have been.
And you never know because 50 and Stars is always don't got some beef going on. So you never know. Like they don't even promote the show. I don't even know if y'all notice it. Like Dwayne had mentioned it last year. These actors used to promote the heck out of these shows. In this particular show, you don't see it. Even in book 4, he promotes that show. Joseph Sikora promotes the show. Some of the actors, some of the people behind the scenes, but they don't promote this too much.
But you know
Courtney,
what?
Courtney
Joseph
might mention it, but Courtney's promoting something on Netflix that she about to do.
Joseph Sikora is a working actor. He know the shit. So
Mhm.
he's gonna support whatever he's in regardless, because he wanna work.
Right.
50 got these kids. I don't know. And you know, Lulu working. I can't think of what his real name is right now, but he working.
Marcus Mays.
Yeah, he working. So, but I don't know why the rest of the cast ain't promoting the show like they used to.
That's a good question, Demarcus. Why didn't you need call Pernisha instead of early Tiley, aka ET? I don't know. I guess he felt as though he couldn't trust anybody, but at the end of the day, that was his brother. So why wouldn't he feel he could trust dudes out in the street that was part of his squad?
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't he trust his baby mother?
Yeah. Courtney Kemp just trying to make power all over again with this Netflix show. It's the same premise. Maybe I seen it pop up and I sent it to Keisha actually because Dwayne ain't on Instagram right now, but I sent it to Keisha. I don't know. But you guys, y'all know, middle of the show what we do every time we do a show.
I give it a 5.
Scale
I give it a
scale
5.
scale being 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. Dwayne gave it a 5.
Yeah.
3.25.
Dwayne gave it a 5. Keisha gave it a 3.25. What are you guys doing in the chat? What are you giving it? I'm gonna give it a 4. Nicole is giving it a 5. DeMarcus, you giving it an 8? Ooh,
Go to
that's
Marcus. Go
that's
to
high.
Marcus.
That's high rankings.
Ain't nothing
DeMarcus.
wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, it's back.
Support and gave it. You giving it 8.5?
Okay. Yeah. Like, okay.
I gotta be able to finish a whole damn episode before I could give it a 5.
They gotta
I
give
done
me
tried to watch it twice.
some more damn eye candy. That's what we need. And I need Marvin to stop eating all the goddamn time and ain't gaining no weight.
I love that for him.
All this Joker
SJ
do
Smith,
is eat.
give it a 6. SJ, it's been a long time. I don't even think we saw you last season. And if we did see you, it might have been on 2 or 3 shows, but I know SJ Smith been supporting the channel for a while. Appreciate your support. But
Yeah, it's back, man. It's
yeah,
back.
I'm giving it a 4, you guys. I just pause. It's just missing something. It's more meat on the bone. They just ain't giving it to us.
It's coming. Oh, pause.
I'm gonna go with it's coming. This was just the first episode. I'm gonna go with it's coming.
Uh-oh. Somebody calling you a hater, Dwayne.
Who called me a hater?
Nicole
What,
called you a hater.
what am I hating for? I've been pretty
Talking about Marvin. Marvin will be supporting games. Said Marvin will be eating chips as the last he does before he dies. Y'all see that toothpick fell out of Marvin's mouth when he was beating the boy up. The toothpick fell out.
man, always snacking. Got Marvin asking for directions.
Yeah.
Like this
You
is
ain't
not
lost.
it ain't gonna happen.
You ain't lost in Queens.
Like
If you
New
ain't
York wasn't segregated in the 80s and the 90s. Like, what is going on?
definitely Queens.
I mean, Marvin's sidekick can't walk but was driving a mail truck. Like this is what we get. This is what we're getting. They give to us. This is what they give to us, man. And
I like the
famous.
sidekick. I like Marvin's sidekick.
Yeah, I mean, I need to see more of my boy Famous. You know, he was rocking the crowd.
I don't need to see a legal tender.
DeMarcus
Listen,
Vaughn said, "What's worse is getting rid of the 2 babies or 2 baby daddies. Rock is definitely worse than Monet."
yeah, they close. There's been some terrible
From a,
mothers in
from a
this whole.
parenting aspect, you don't want to watch no Power.
Listen, there's been some terrible mothers in the Power universe.
Yeah, that irritates me. It's like the Shy got terrible men and Power got terrible mothers.
Yeah, like damn, Kate may be the best mother in the whole Power universe. Think about that.
You know that
But
was
at
funny.
least Kate was on drugs.
Kate is beloved though. Kate loved her Jamie and she loved Tommy. She just did drugs, but she took care of her boys, those 2. And we still never even got the backdrop of why Kate left Chicago. They just think about all the little stuff they do. They literally throw shit against the wall and hope for it sticks. But
She
they
ain't
leave
seen
so
her
much going
black
on.
baby father. Now she in the house with her son and her grandson, but ain't seen her baby father.
Yeah. I mean, she loved Coke, but other than that, Kate's decent, man. That's why Jamie took care of her.
Keisha support game and said if Diana would have never lost her baby, she'd have been a horrible mother.
Oh yeah,
Oh
God,
yeah, absolutely,
her as a mother.
DeMarcus said,
absolutely.
"Team
Oh,
Joyce Thomas." Joyce told her grandson, "Don't tell his kids. Tell her kids, y'all." I don't know. I don't know. My
Because her
grandmother.
kids is haters. She about to die. She don't want to hear about everything she did wrong.
Yeah.
yeah, that's all they gonna tell her. That's all they gonna tell her. Rock so hard. They need to soften Rock up a little bit. Damn. And where the cops at? The cops ain't running down on everybody now that Howard is dead.
they
No,
Well,
they
we'll
just
nobody.
want to go
well, we'll
after
see it.
Howard.
We'll see it. Next season. It should be popping up that Howard. I mean, next episode that Howard was dirty. But you got the feds there. Street
We
see the
know he
body.
was dirty. Everybody know he killed the little girl. And what happened to her girlfriend and her father trying to get justice?
Yeah,
Too
They just
late. He
forgot,
dead now. Justice served.
they just forgot all about that, huh? Where
Omar
the girlfriend at?
Omar Epps with his good acting. He held the series down for a couple episodes, man. He gave them all he could. He gave them all he got because they definitely was trying to kill him after season 1, and then they said, "Oh no, he's doing too much of a good job. We got to keep him around."
when the
Yeah,
cold
but the
mother.
writing, to me, it's the writing that sucks.
The cold mother done left. She left her husband, Dwayne.
Yeah, where's she at?
Tricky.
Trying to get revenge.
She was mad that her daughter liked that little black girl.
Oh yeah, she ain't like that. She ain't like that. Yeah, but I give it a nice solid 5, man. I look forward to next episode, man. Like, let's get it going. And I'm tired of these little boys having to always go to Kanan because they feel like they ain't getting paid. Now they had a union spokesman
Yeah.
came up there speaking for all of them.
But the crazy thing, she gonna give him advice, and she gonna say, "Before my daddy left, he showed me these things." Damn, your daddy told you how to run a business, but he left y'all. Like, come on.
Come on, man. And why you ain't up there with Butter no more? Where
Yeah.
Butter?
Then you show the scene with Laverne, as they say, with the perfect family. They asking what her mother and father do for a living. Come on, come on, come on.
And at her grown age, she ain't have an answer ready.
Exactly.
Talking about my father do a bunch of things.
A bunch of them.
They businessmen. That is the answer.
We're the dirty cops. Why they ain't roll up on Rock looking for more payment?
Crystal could talk Kanan into moving product through Cafe Vols. yeah, yeah.
So is the girl pretending to like Kanan or dating Kanan but liking jukebox? Is that how this is going?
Yeah, that was the flashback, but ain't Kanan ain't dealing with her no more. He went with the other girl from Butter, right? The more
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
seasoned.
yeah, yeah. The fast one.
I hope the
Yeah.
writers don't rewrite Krista into being Kanan's baby mother and the mother of Sean, because that doesn't make sense. Jarita is Sean mama name. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
what
but
is
but,
that girl with the kid from
but
the
support
first season?
them. They will write it in there thinking that you don't pay attention. Or
Where's
the
that
audience
girl
don't
from
pay attention.
season 1 that had the baby? Where's she at?
What was the one that Lulu killed the boy? What was the boy name that he killed Dwayne in season 1?
Oh,
Kanan boy. And
I know I see his face, but I
everybody
can't
said
remember.
everybody said that his brother was Breeze, the one that was like
his
I've
name
never.
was his name was D, right? Wasn't it like
Yeah,
D
his name was
Robinson?
D. His
Yeah,
name was
D or something.
D. He took him out to a party.
Got his little tip wet.
yeah,
Yeah,
D Wiz, that's it, D
D
Wiz.
Wiz.
Rock probably don't tell Unique that she got rid of his baby, just like she didn't tell Howard that he was Kane's father. No, he don't need to even know that she was pregnant now. But what's gonna blow it up? Jukebox gonna tell Kanan. Kanan gonna be all upset. Like, you see it coming.
and I don't even understand that.
I gotta imitate him for Dwayne. Mom, you didn't tell me, mother.
Oh my God,
It's
I
like
can't
my mother,
stand it.
like
But why?
Juke, like my mother. She just be tripping you, my
Oh
mother.
my God, boy, getting worse and worse.
People saying that Unique son Jerome is Roller.
Yeah, but they
Damn,
gonna roll.
they going
They,
far.
they should have been showed us pause already, right?
No, why we gonna see positive? We ain't seeing Angela.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Pa's a little older, so you should see her running with like Marvin right now or something.
Paz
they're,
looked like
they're,
she was square.
they're
She
too
was
dumb.
the
They're too
roster.
dumb to tie it in, Dwayne. They're too dumb to do that. They just want people to. They just want the fans to just chase after Breeze, like Breeze, Breeze, Breeze.
No,
They
we
still
need to know. I listen. We need to know who Breeze is. I'm fan. That's me.
it's
I want the
Dwayne.
hell
It's
know who Breeze is.
2025. The regular power was gone. Was 2014. They ain't showing Breeze.
They have to. He's vital to the story. They can't go into Origins without showing us Breeze. Breeze was part of the origin.
I agree with that.
Gotta show Breeze. That's why everybody is like, damn, show us Breeze already, yo.
But
You gotta show.
what was the relationship between Kanan and Breeze? I thought it was Ghost and Tommy and Breeze.
They was all connected. That's
Oh,
gonna be Kanan's crew that he starts trusting. Ghost, Tommy, and Breeze.
mm,
That's why it's vital.
I hear
Because
you.
because Famous gotta go, man. Famous ain't serving no
Remember,
purpose for us.
Famous got locked up. So
What
Famous,
happened?
remember, Famous got locked up for the murder.
The streets need a body.
Uh,
How was these fake drug dealers letting Famous still rap this song?
exactly. Like they need to be shutting Famous ass up.
He needs some new material.
He ain't got it. His manager's fucking drunk ass Lou.
Dwayne Sport Game has said Power Origins will start with Breeze already dead with no face reveal.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? This is what they give us, man.
Well, yeah, it'd be the Power Origins to start with the opening scene, the original Power, and then they'll go back. Well, this is how it started. This is
Yeah.
how he became Ghost and all this
Listen,
other
they
stuff.
always flashback and flashbacks. This is what they do. And 50's so volatile in real life, you don't even know if it's going to get there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, damn, I don't think BMF coming back. I can't see it.
Mm.
he got to finish his contract.
I
What
mean, you
if
got
Power
me.
Origins? I'm sick. I'm sick. I'll be honest with you. I'm sick of 50 narrating this one. What if Power Origins narrated by Tommy or Kanan again? No, I don't want to hear the narrations. Oh, oh, just when you thought what was going on, you know nothing. You know nothing to this.
They're going to bring, that's how they're going to bring old boy back,
I'm
Hardwood
on.
back. He going to be the narrator.
Hmm.
But yeah, man, I'm hoping, these last 9 episodes going to lead us right into the new show. They're going to put a nice little bow on it. And then you got to have Tariq going to Chicago and Force. That's next.
I do, for some reason, think that that's going to happen, but maybe that's wishful thinking.
It's going to be interesting. Well, 50 Cent troll everybody by casting Michael Rain Jr. as a young Ghost.
Probably not. Hey, listen, I would not be surprised by that.
It would be hilarious if young K. Egan was given Tommaso Felicio in the whip.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we're gonna come to a close. We're gonna cut this puppy down. Uh, I look forward to Friday to see the next season, the next episode. Maybe with my conditions of this Friday, and then not watching the episode really in its totality since earlier today. Maybe I'll get a better perspective of it, and maybe I'll enjoy the episode better.
You should.
You guys looking forward to episode 2?
Me? I'm looking very much forward to it. I want to dig deeper into Laverne, man. Like,
Literally, huh?
no, not like that. But I'm just saying, like,
I'm
Juke's
going to
story.
watch it.
Juke's story is the most interesting story to me. It really is. Like how she was in the military, how she became the cop, how she's still messing with Kanan. Because I think at the end of the day, all they gonna have is each other. I think Lou gonna off himself, Rock going to jail for life, and Marvin gonna get murdered by somebody.
Mm.
You know what? It really makes me think that by them, they didn't think through killing Jukebox.
They should have never. When you see this power book thing right here, they should never kill Jukebox.
Well, not have Kanan kill her.
Yeah, not have Kanan.
Because
Kanan could,
it's almost hard to believe that he would have ever done that
right.
Yes.
over Tariq. Like, really? Like,
Unless
why?
Tariq's really his kid and we just never went into that.
Yeah, yeah.
Could be.
Which has always been a fan theory, right?
Yeah, because he could have been messing with her, and then she chose.
I mean,
Um,
she was for the streets.
right. She probably started off feeling Kanan because he was
Mm.
the man.
With that, we're gonna close out. See you guys next week. This probably be our new time. I know we're a little tired, but we got a little delay, something going on. So this will probably be our new time on Mondays from now on. With that, appreciate everybody in the chat for joining us. And hold on.
Excuse
Guys,
me.
take care.
Yeah, for real.
And
Have a good
yeah,
night.
Good night.
we will see you guys then. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Best way to support the channel is to support the channel. Take care.
Ugh.